Welcome back, guys, to Trails into Reverie, where last episode we entered the Zeroth Stratum to begin our final crawl through the Reverie Corridor, making our way from its first floor with its pond paradise and many new enemies to scan to its second, as we now continue onward. Pretty place. Yeah, we just got some cryptids in here, do we?
Look sharp.
Guess I'll dial it up a
Maybe
bit.
I'll get my red one now. I hope there's a middle stratum, because we're going to need to do the gems there.
Enlightened spirit unification! Let's go!
Ooh. Ha ha ha.
Right! Ebon Dragon!
There's a zero craft there.
Let's go!
I'll just normally attack. No, I'd have to stay still.
All right.
Eternally flowing. Forms
Oh, that uses up some of my stuff.
Emptiness is formed.
You probably missed a question.
First! Second! Third! Fourth! Fifth! Sixth! Seventh! Eight leaves! Breaking dawn!
It's my turn.
He barely lost any health, but his balance is down.
Analyzing enemy unit.
Something may be nasty. I'm pretty sure it has been. Hydra, a massive cryptid that dwarfs entire forests. Silver Sharp pluses. Drains the life from large areas around it. Inflicts ailments of plenty on its prey.
How shall we play?
In regards to... Oh, what are you actually weak to? 160. Shall I Freddy Bear this?
Should be around here. Found ya. Up you go. Ready, Bear.
It's all me. All for one,
And one for all.
I've got the loud character speaking
power
battle things
through.
going on now.
One for you.
no.
I'm dying! It's fine, I got a second fire. That'll be okay. Oh my god!
I'll treat you immediately.
Ouchie!
Thank you. At this rate,
It's fine. We'll be fine. Honest. Do a good support. We're not dying that much. We're just dying mostly. Do a holy breath. It'll be fine. Oh no, do a seraphic ring.
Arcus activate. There.
In regards to Sky Trilogy getting remastered, I'm not interested. I mean,
Thank you.
if you ask me what I prefer, it is definitely
Right! Ebon Dragon!
just a remaster
It's my
re-release,
turn.
as in like a touch-up to like 1080p plus. Do you know what I mean? Oh, of course, that already exists on PC. Re-releases are good. I like the original style in the original game. I just find it weird to go back when you've got so much stuff to tread going forward.
Healing strike!
I just think they should be made accessible.
It's all me.
Cut. How shall we play?
That's what I want. That's what I'd like for it.
All right.
But I know that, again, it's my thing of why
Wonderful.
people
No.
don't start from the very start is accessibility and also technically graphics, etc. in gameplay, where people don't want to play old-looking games. So I understand there's that side of like the remaster debate on top of everything else.
I'll restore you.
Where's my supporto?
Thank you. Look
Support.
lively now.
There we go. 4. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like the original graphical styles.
It's my turn!
I'm very good with them. But not everyone will be, and I understand that.
Now!
You're up.
But it just makes sense to put it on the Switch and port it. But of course, we know the issue is that the licensing is with XC, and that's the most likely reason why we haven't got it. Because there's gonna be a bit of bitterness there because the series crossed over to Nisa, who were seemingly more up for
I will
doing
go.
the rest of the stuff.
Cut.
How's this?
That said, there is one Falcom game that I would be completely fine with them doing a remake or remaster of specifically, and that is the Missing in the West East game.
I'll restore you. Thank you. A fine performance all around.
Nice. That'll do it.
I still have room to grow.
I did it! The chair. I did it! Leveled up.
I've played all the Easts. Well, you know, all the most recent thing. They've remade games of them East multiple times. Hey, we got all our East stuff. East 5, yeah. It's, I can't remember the name of it all the time. It's like a desert place, as I understand it.
Ha!
Well, there's some new enemies.
Looks tough.
You don't you want my input on what Ouroboros are, or are they actually bad?
Enlightened spirit unification!
Ouroboros are the means to an end of someone who knows the biggest picture.
Roar!
Who needs
Healing strike!
good and bad
It's
people.
me.
People that are willing to work outside the lines
I will go.
to complete a task.
Cut. All right. Analyzing enemy unit.
People who are
I see
antagonistic.
now.
As we get Sudorudo Ganza, a sentient totem, it judges any who invade its territory of a strange power that follows laws not of this world. To get the right actors in the right places at the right time for the future events that may not happen or may have happened, and, you know, people here, there, and everywhere. At this point in time, that's the
Wonderful,
only
though.
way I could remotely look at those guys. That's not to say that when we fight an Ouroboros, remember that some of them might not be drastically evil,
I'll restore
but
you.
the mainstay of them aren't. They live in
Thank
grey
you.
areas.
How shall we play?
Now, one of the weird facts of life is it's not all black and white after all. There's a lot of greys to a lot of things that go on all the time.
You're up.
Very well.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things going on, like I said, near the end of the
It's my
dungeon
turn.
last time. Okay, we're finishing up now. That Lost Genesis we're going to finish it with.
Take this.
Wonderful,
Yep.
no?
Oh, I lost my train of thought because of Lost Genesis, damn you. But Ouroboros are an incredibly
I'll restore
needed
you.
mechanism to the world.
Thank you. Oh my, over already? I still have room to grow.
The cherry on top. Leveled up.
Nice! I did it!
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's the one. Like, Ouroboros' thing about, like, not straight up killing people. Silverstone +2. They exist. I can get better things. Might dodge you guys this time, then. See if I can find some new enemies. Ooh, that's a good thought. Oh yeah, there's definitely a midpoint. That's a lot of enemies.
Jackpot!
Like, Ouroboros not really killing people is one of the things that shows things going on. And the fact that narratively...
So
way up here. Narratively, people don't die and keep being brought alive and stuff is actually, like, narrative scope for everything, I feel. I think people complain about it being such a... Ooh. Trial key 15. Makis Oliver and
Let
Alfred.
me have it.
It was here. It was here all along.
Treasure, my pleasure.
The fact that people live, the fact that people keep being brought back from death, the things that there barely are any deaths that stick, is one of the more telling things
That light'll lead us to something. Victory is clear.
in this series. It's set up specifically.
Enlightened spirit
I need to scan these dudes,
unification!
actually.
Let's go.
And also is telling of, like, the overall way this
Kane,
path is going. It's the need of people, not necessarily the need to delete
I will
people
go.
that seems to be going on as well. Of course it's Lost Genesis. Why wouldn't it be anything else?
It's me! Yeah!
A dazzling fluff that hides behind stronger companions, bringing joy and goodies to those who catch it. The no death doesn't really matter. The
Wonderful,
fake outs are annoying though. Yeah, but it's the fake outs as well. It's driving at something. It happens too often for it to just be, oh, they keep doing that. Oh, everything's so sunshine around and rainbows all the time. It's like, no. It's for a reason, and it is part of the larger
Already.
scope of the story.
Nice. That'll do it.
I did it! I did it!
The thing for me and my more crackpot side of things is I just want to know how long Zamira's been doing this dance. But that's where I think I'm probably off at the deep end a little bit, actually. Right, let's skip these 4.
We're good to keep moving.
Because someone knows the playbook. Ah, shame if everyone was wearing a Grell locket.
A trap room. We need to move.
No, you don't.
Oh ho! What a lovely treasure chest.
Alright, what are we fighting here?
Nice. I'll hold on to it.
So yeah, basically when something happens... Oh, hello. You see me.
Easy street.
Along the lines of someone living again or something like that, I'm more looking at it as like more of the... Less of the, oh, they're just, you know...
Enlightened
More of
spirit
a vibe.
unification!
This person must
Let's
be
go.
quite needed. Is how I kind of like look at it now.
Fierce as fire! Blazing sword!
Especially when it happens at the end of the
I'm up.
game.
Kane,
Gale! Ha! It's down!
You're up!
And those who die
Very
as well, those who actually stay dead when you've basically got everyone dying. Oh, you know, like everyone just kind of like being, you know, alive-ish. Alive-ish. You've got to really
How's
wonder
this?
about their deaths, right? Their death is needed, required is the other way to look at it. Their death is mandatory for whatever we're aiming at. Obviously, the easiest one is Guy Banning's.
A fine performance all around. I still
Guy
have room to
Banning's
grow.
death pushes Lloyd.
I did it!
That's how it's done. Nice.
Just moves a different piece into play. Oh no, I need some EP. EP! I guess I got some more stuff from now. Yeah, got loads of EP charges too.
Just the boost I need.
Watch it. That's a
What are you then?
wild
Oh, it's
up there.
you! The Bestial Jet. Nice to meet you.
Enlightened spirit unification!
Rip the
my
market
turn.
manager from Keldic. Well, to be honest, that was character building for a lot of class
on dragging!
7.
let's go.
Well, also old age happens for people too, God.
Roar.
Healing strike!
Now.
Those deaths are... Everyone has their natural time too. Okay, so you are Mirage. But we can edit this.
See around here. Found ya! Up you go!
I'm unrelated, but Rufina Argent. Not necessarily unrelated, same for the discussion.
Got him.
So stop like looking
will
at deaths as like, oh, this guy lived again, this guy's, you know, yet again it happened. Look at it more in the way of like, why? Why? Why is important?
Arcus activate!
How's this?
most of the deaths, like on the the ally side of things, so like loved ones, etc., are literally there to push someone into the forefront.
I'll restore you.
Thank you. Look lively now.
I don't want to see a bloodbath, but it does undermine a feeling of stakes when no one dies, especially when the game is not exactly challenging. It doesn't feel like we had any trouble winning. Well, it will be in the end. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. You build up something to then deconstruct it as well.
Let's go.
There's the scary thought of getting all the pieces in play. Right?
Roar!
When they're in their position, they've done their deed.
It's down.
What then?
You're up.
I will go.
Some people could be alive
Cut. How's this?
because they need to die later for some reason, stuff like that. When you're midway through a story and you're nowhere near the final arc is when things like that should be taking place, right?
It's my turn.
So I imagine that there'll be a generation of
Focus
people
activate.
that are coming up to that and going and like literally not prepared for any death and
Look
destruction
lively
if there
now.
are any. There'll be people who also like expecting it, then it doesn't happen, and they'll be sad too, weirdly. Another wolf.
Wonderful, no?
Feels like Trails is, of course, incredibly deliberate in the way it does its story. And it does always seem to show you pretty much everything that happens before it's going to happen. Puts the tidbits in there. It's finally dead. Did I scan it? It's dead now, whatever.
You.
Thank you.
And every so often, it does things from left field.
Oh my.
Because it
Over
does
already.
the storytelling that way. It's just 4 shots. You kind of have to like
I still
construct
have
something
room
to
to
then
grow.
deconstruct it and hit hard with things too.
The cherry on top. Leveled up.
That's how it's done. Nice! I did it!
I think a lot of book series as well are quite sunshines and rainbows. For example, like long-running ones. When you start the journey, it's the end of the journey that gets the darkest, right? In most fiction? Of course, some are just like gritty things throughout from the start to the
Treasure?
end, but
My pleasure.
who are you?
It's tough.
So
Fancy.
dial it up a bit.
You are Alat-Delu.
Enlightened spirit unification! I'm up. Kane, nail! It's down!
Also, you always have the problem you don't want to can't kill off people's beloved characters without
It's
considerable
all
backlash.
me.
Oh, I mean, I'd be like pulling the trigger, man. Oh, like, here we go. This is always where this character was meant to go, correct? I'll be waiting to pull that trigger. Because then you get a response. A genie that has existed since the chaos of creation is known as a whirlwind of death, wielding a wicked spear and countless blades.
Wonderful, no?
I mean, they started doing in some fairly big fiction nowadays, right? Like Star Wars, they killed off some characters who were getting kind of old. In the books, they were killing them off before that. Before they made those books non-canon and I got sad.
Look lively now.
And then I fell out of love with Star Wars.
There.
Oh well. New movies are not for me. They're not for me. It's the thing, they're different generations. They're made for different generations, different times. I can completely put my hand in and go, yes. Not bad to watch it so much, but definitely wasn't made for me. Definitely isn't my thing anymore, but there's other fiction I can do.
My pièce de résistance. Make Nana proud. Just how did I know?
I'm just not the type to go on a forum and cry about it. Right, we are so close to 250.
I did it! The cherry on... I did it. Leveled up.
Things are going to speed up. Well, they're not, because we're going to see if there's a midpoint or not, actually, when I think about it. And then we got 2 more ceiling stones to unlock. My goodness. I've definitely thought you... Oh.
Everyone ready?
No, I haven't. I was right to be...
Enlightened spirit unification! It's my turn! Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First! Second! Third! Fourth! Fifth! Sixth! 7! 8 leaves! Breaking Dawn!
They should still be alive. I can get my scans.
Very well.
Oh, it looks like I might have to, Oh, you're out of stuff. Yeah, you do an Albion Wolf.
All right.
And then we'll get our 2 scans.
Analyzing enemy unit. Analysis complete.
A shining pulse of the heavens. Those who disturb the corridor met with its freezing ice shards of judgment.
Me.
And apart from that, we got Samael too. It's me. Literally. A shining apostle of the heavens, those who disturb the corridor are sunk into the darkened depths of judgment.
How's this?
Yeah, it's different with everyone how they view this series and they view their tropes. I guess I'm always a bit more forgiving of a lot of stuff because I'm just always wondering what they're doing with it.
I'll restore you.
Maybe we get to the end
Thank you.
and those tropes remain throughout and nothing gets
A fine
subverted and I'm wrong.
performance all around.
I'll still enjoy it, but equally, I just feel like they would want to play. Do you know what I mean? A little bit. They got things they'd want to try out too, they right? Right, where's more chess? Oh,
Now, bring it on!
go away, Tainted Stallions. We've already fought you. Oh, we're probably going to reach max level off of this.
Enlightened spirit unification!
Now, in
Let's
regards
go.
to the Star Wars, I do remember watching the original one of this trilogy. I actually haven't watched the last one.
Fierce fire! Blazing swarm!
And getting emotional because it
It's
was
my turn!
more or less, you know, following the crib book that was A New Hope.
Kane Gale!
Following the script a fair bit.
It's me.
The old
I
is
will
new
go.
feel was pretty nice.
I'm going.
Wonderful, no?
But my
I'll restore
perception
you.
of what Star Wars is was shifted massively
Thank
by
you. reading
reading into a massive expanded universe. And liking the stories that told. So as I said, new Star Wars wasn't for me because it left all of that behind.
Let's go!
Oh, not you. That's it, I'm just breaking your dawn.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First! Second! Third! Fourth! Fifth! Sixth! 7! 8 leaves! Breaking Dawn!
I guess the thing that impresses me
shall we
after all this
play?
time, I still enjoy Trails as much now, if not more than I did when I started playing. See, now here's the thing with that.
Arcus activate.
Isn't that
I'm going.
directly kind of due to the fact that
Arcus, activate.
many Arcuses are
Very well.
activating? Don't hit me. Ow.
Look lively now.
But it's a niche series.
There.
And so therefore, it can always grow. Because it's not going to get massive fan backlash, or just, they don't have so much in the way of like monetary shareholder, etc. stuff. It's always having to be meeting a metric massively, or, something along those lines. So it can keep growing, keep changing, keep growing. Add more combat, add more this, add more that. Change engines, get more stylish. It grows. Whereas you've got a series like, say, a Final
Nana,
Fantasy.
you're so amazing. I know, right?
As we reach some 250s, that almost can't grow anymore. Because it will face backlash.
Nice. That'll do it.
Has to be a certain way.
I still have room to grow.
I did it. I did it. Leveled up.
That's how it's done. Nice. I did.
Because Trails, of course, is a long-running story, that's the main thing that people will want. To keep going. If it was just abandoned, there would be some backlash, right? Alright, we beat a level 250 challenge. More U material mass and a lot of phantasmal shards for that. The only, property that's actually allowed to grow is, in Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 14.
We got something so nice.
Because that's the nature of expansion-based content, right? But even that has issues, like things like the 2-minute meta that goes on in its combat, where everyone wanted jobs to be more available to go into raids and didn't want certain jobs to not be in the meta and not go there. So they came up with a 2-minute meta, which is basically what people were somewhat begging for in some regards. Oh, there's a 4th floor here. But people don't like it now because everything feels homogenized. So if you make class difference, then some classes will be better than others.
There!
Should be easy street.
Have I already done these, Uriel and Ramiro? Yes, I have. Let's get our last scans out then.
Kane, down!
Suffering from its own success a little bit.
Now!
They came up with an answer. People don't like the answer. If they go away
only-
from the answer, it'll probably end up with the same thing again. All the classes now not feel samey.
It's me.
Being in that 2-minute meta.
Activate.
It's just like,
Wonderful, no?
shareholders, big fan base. It's always going to be a bit of a big push me, pull me with that game.
All right.
Trails has actually designed itself in a really good way to be able to just iterate, do new things when it wants to. Build up
Look lively now.
even more.
Yeah.
After all, the one bit of footage I've seen from Daybreak is the original, kind of action-y, combat-y kind of stuff. Like, maybe something around it was like a no-sound 20-second clip
what
of
a
it, wasn't it?
relief.
That's all I've seen.
The cherry on top.
It then siegs into your normal gameplay. That looks pretty damn cool to me, going down the roads. These battles right now, being able to do a bit of that before, finishing up the battles would be quite refreshing.
Oh, I could kiss Lady Luck about now.
Oh my god, you're just here? It's over here.
Danger zone.
It's a danger zone. I'm glad I know that now.
Wow, we got something so nice.
Right. Running out of EP again here from all of us. Lost Genesis is too expensive. Nerf Lost Genesis EP cost. Oh my god, when was the last time I saved? Probably not too long ago. Okay, probably a little bit ago.
Use extreme caution.
A strong enemy. Be careful.
It's Lower Phantasma with some poms. What the crap?
Enlightened spirit unification!
Weird moment
Let's
where
go.
I really wasn't expecting to be and poms.
Dance! Azure
If I do
feathers.
Azure Feathers, how much damage will Rean do?
Let's go! Kane, nail!
I was wondering how much we'd do on the break bar. It was less than I was hoping. But we got a 0 arts before
It's
then
all
anyway,
me.
so... Is it Lost Genesis again? Is it? Weird that. 200.
I'm going. Analyzing enemy unit. Analysis complete.
A being born from coalesced mana with seemingly infinite power, only those with unyielding will stand to survive its assault.
How's this?
But yeah, that's all I've seen of Daybreak. Probably will be all
I'll
I
restore
see
you.
because of the way I engage with games.
Thank
As
you.
in,
It's me.
games are something to think about, of course, when they're
I
about
will
to be
go.
released. But to be hyped over a game's release 8 months down the line when you've got, like, what's your next game? That's what you should really care about, I guess.
What?
It's
That's my
turn.
way of going for it.
It's down!
This guy's not allowed any balance anymore. Anyone want
I'm
more
going.
Lost Genesis, by the way?
Marcus, activate. Yeah.
Wonderful, no?
And even if I do somehow come across some spoilers or something for Daybreak, it won't spoil it for me. In the end, it's always the journey, and Trails is one hell of a journey.
I'll restore you.
Thank you.
The small parts matter more than the big parts. Makarov getting married. Stuff like that.
Oh my, over already?
That's Trails to me. To a large part. I'd always describe that as a large part of the magic. Offensive art, still critical damage, 80% chance now for Vega. Vida and Nadia reached link level 7. Vida and V reached link level 6.
I still have room to grow.
I did it.
Can't believe we're not to the midpoint yet. There's obviously going to be 4 floors coming up of the rest as well. Alright, are we all 250 now? Okay, we've got one more battle, which we'll probably get from a boss anyway. So we're going to start skipping enemies that we haven't fought before that don't drop a cool thing. Oh, but I will fight you because I think you're new.
Enemies approaching. Please be careful.
Physical reflect. Nothing bad can happen from me doing this then. Right?
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
Nice. And they didn't
All
die.
right.
They're basically dead.
Analyzing enemy unit. Analysis
A
complete.
floating cursed gem in the Netherworld, its magic mirror reflects all physical attacks.
How shall
Doesn't
we
if
play?
it's all cancelled.
Should be around here. Found ya. Up you go. Ready, bear.
By the way, I'd say it's not being
I
trollish
will
to
go.
have the opinion of you should play Sky first.
You're mine. Attack.
Because that's going on in chat again at this point in time.
Well now.
I did it.
It's how you treat people that say they didn't that is.
Goodbye, barrier. Hello, treasure.
So the issue is when someone says that they started later in the series. and then get ragged on for it. That's wrong. Shouldn't rag on anyone for playing games the way they want to.
Nice.
The one discussion that never stops in the Trails fandom, right? Right, we are 250.
It keeps flickering.
It's running away too. We're going now.
We can keep going at any time.
I want the treasure chest though. Okay, so from now on we're fighting new enemies. Big monsters that drop the special things. Not you though. I think we'll miss one. Can't see. I can't see.
Jackpot.
Coral charm. What's this away?
That one is incredibly dangerous.
Just a link around by look at it. Yeah. Right, mapped. After all, if anyone asks me what one in the series you should start with, I will say, and pretty much everyone will say, Trails in the Sky. But then you expand upon that. Maybe they don't have time for it. Maybe they, maybe they want to start with something more modern. It's that kind of thing.
A rest stop. Might get in some shut-eye.
I think there's no debate that if you were to ask for like a correct answer, it's Sky. But there's a lot of caveats, and you should never harangue someone for doing something else. Never, ever. That's bonkers. All right, 2 more of these. Our party's looking good. We are at the midpoint. Yeah, there's like an objectively perfect way, but not everything has to be perfect. Life isn't perfect.